The overall volume of issued payment cards in Kazakhstan has exceeded 15 million units by the beginning of 2014. According to the statistics of the National Bank of Kazakhstan, the current number of electronic purse holders is 13.4 million people. This number is higher by 25% compared to the number in 2012. The debit cards hold the biggest share in the cashless payments market, accounting for 76.2% of the total volume. Credit cards make 21.1%. The share of payment cards with credit limits and prepaid cards is 1.3%, 1.4% respectively. According to the experts, the share of cashless payments remains small in the country. A card must be used as a payment instrument, not just a tool for cash withdrawal. Unfortunately, the share of non-cash transactions in Kazakhstan is only about 6% of the total amount of transactions, while in Western countries this figure ranges between 35 to 50%. In Sweden, the share of non-cash transactions stands at 98%. We should at least aim for 25% share. The volume of transactions with payment cards in Kazakhstan amounted to 562.6 billion tenge by the fourth quarter of the last year. This rate is higher by 13.2% comparing with 2012. Transaction volume for October 2013 amounted to 18.3 million tenge. The volume of cashless payments has grown by more than 20%. The number of cash withdrawals has increased by 5.8%. According to the experts, increase in non-cash transactions will be a key priority for the next few years. If I'm not mistaken, increase of non-cash payments by 12% on total turnover leads to GDP growth of 1.2%. It may vary for each country, but the governments and national banks of all countries see the great importance of developing non-cash payments, since that allows for departure from cash payments, helps transition from shadow economy to open market. This also allows for a more transparent procedure of tax management that has direct effects on the budget and a country as a whole. As reported by the National Bank of Kazakhstan, the main share of cashless payments was made by POS terminals and ATMs. Cash withdrawals were mostly done by ATMs.
Доля безналичных операций будет расти, она растет, конечно, не так быстро, как бы хотелось, да, это...
The share of non-cash transactions will grow. It is growing now. The growth may be slower than we would like it to be. Annual growth makes about 2 to 2.5%. Certainly it's not enough. Thus, we conduct training programs for various banks to promote non-cash payment practice. If the annual growth of non-cash payment increases at the rate of 4 to 5%, in 5 years we will reach the targeted index of 25%. It is a good average index for European countries.
Чтобы через 5 лет достичь цифры 25% объема безнала в стране, это был бы уже такой неплохой среднеевропейский показатель для страны.
Another positive trend is the increase in the number of small and medium-sized businesses that apply non-cash payment instruments when concluding trade deals. Last year, the number of such operations has increased by more than 50%. Currently, payment cards are issued by more than 20 banks and Kazakhstan's major postal services called Kaspost. Visa International, MasterCard Worldwide, American Express International, and China Union Pay are the cards in use by Kazakhstan's citizens.